Thank you for that live report. Well, with the biggest name in chip making, NVIDIA's Jensen Huang overseas in China with President Trump today, another chip maker is dominating the headlines on Wall Street. That company is Cerebras. It just made its debut on the NASDAQ. It's looking like it is the AI IPO of the year so far. Take a look at the stock right now. It is up 72%, $319.45. This stock opened at $350. The IPO last night was priced at $185. The valuation now above $100 billion. Cerebras makes specialized chips for running advanced AI models, specifically the silicon wafer-sized chip. It's a much larger chip than NVIDIA's, which the company says runs 15 times faster than traditional GPUs. How far will Cerebras go in its quest for both market and AI sector dominance? Let's bring in Cerebras co-founder and CEO Andrew Feldman. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Has it sunk in yet?
No. No, it hasn't.
You have had quite the day. A lot to get to with you. First, I do want to ask you about that Taiwan issue that came up between President Xi Jinping and President Trump today, because that obviously is where you are producing as well. Does it concern you?
Look, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, they're an extraordinary company. And almost everybody in our industry depends on them.
Yeah.
They are deploying in their technology in the U.S. They're building fabs in the U.S., but our industry can't do without them. Mm-hmm. And that's the way to think about it. It is, we can't have an advanced semiconductor industry without TSM.
How long do you think it would take to onshore manufacturing here?
10 or 15 years.
Okay, okay.
At full effort, and the whole ecosystem has to come, not just the fabs, but the packaging. There's a lot of surrounding technology that we allowed to leave when we lost our fabs in the U.S.
Absolutely. Let's talk. So we had Chris Buskirk on Fox Business this morning from 1789 Capital. He said this is the biggest tech IPO since Uber, your company. Did you expect this today?
You know, we didn't. We were so proud to be the largest semiconductor IPO in history. Mm-hmm. And to be one of the largest tech IPOs in history as well was just extraordinary. And I think it's a credit to the work my co-founders did and the team to build a technology that's profoundly differentiated, that's easy to measure, and that produces extraordinary results for our customers.
Let's talk about NVIDIA. I mean, this is your main competition, but you could also say that Oracle is a competitor, that Google at Microsoft is a competitor. I mean, you're the pure play AI IPO here. I mean, you're really setting the tone for 2026 for the market in general. But how competitive is that space to you? And how do you go up against NVIDIA?
Look, I think our industry has a long history of small players going up with profoundly innovative solutions, right? ARM went up against Intel and AMD to build cell phone parts. Mm-hmm. NVIDIA themselves went up against the installed sort of incumbents when it was time to build a discrete graphic processor. Mm-hmm. And so our industry has a long history of extraordinary innovation coming from emerging companies, and we're really proud to be in that tradition.
These chips are different. They're large.
They are.
How long did it take you to develop this?
About 4 years it took us of work. We solved a problem that had been open for 70 years in our industry, that some of the smartest men and women in our industry, some of the founders of the field, like Gene Amdahl, had failed to be able to do. Mm-hmm. And we ended up building a chip the size of a dinner plate. Mm-hmm. And most chips, not everybody knows, are sort of the size of a postage stamp. And this allowed us to process more information in less time. And that's how we produce answers more quickly.
I want to talk to you about this OpenAI deal because, and it's all about the compute. We've talked about this many times in the program. $20 billion, this partnership, this OpenAI partnership. But does OpenAI have a stake in Cerebras?
They do. The deal is 750 megawatts of compute. It's so big we measure it in megawatts. Mm-hmm. That's north of 20 billion over several years. And in return, we did give them some warrants. Okay. And they're allocated as they buy. Okay, so that is.
Now, what about? Again, I asked you about manufacturing, but do you want to diversify more your manufacturing? And in particular, I want to ask you about the supply chain and how concerned you are about the supply chain.
Sure. You know, the chips are so hard to make in general that almost no companies take the same chip to two fabs. So even Apple, which is one of TSM's largest customers, even TSMC, one of their largest, NVIDIA, one of their largest customers, they bring one chip to one fab. And so the opportunity to diversify is really not in our industry's playbook, to be honest with you, for that piece of the supply chain. Now, other piece of the supply chain, we diversify left and right. But in the making of advanced semiconductors, nobody can do it.
One of the things that's so interesting about this IPO, and just, again, I keep using the word blockbuster, but it is that you initially filed to go public back in September of 2024, and then you pulled that back. So what changed?
Well, we had a challenge with CFIUS. We have a close relationship and a partnership in the UAE. And under the Biden administration, the CFIUS part of Treasury was giving us fits. Mm-hmm. The administration changed, and within a few weeks, the exact same proposal that had been turned down previously was accepted. And so with that behind us, we leapt into execution mode and kept going.
And here you are today.
Here we are today.
I think it worked out for you, Andrew.
Touch wood.
What about operational profitability? Talk to us about that, because now that you are a publicly traded company, you are going to be under the microscope of the street, of the analyst community.
We look forward to that. I think we understand that it's a big step, and this is sort of your graduation into the big leagues, into a new set of obligations and commitments. And we're really excited about that. I think our top line is growing. As we've put out, we grew extremely quickly from 22. We did 25 million from 23. We did 79 million in 24. We did 290 million last year. We did 510 million. It's been a good run for us, and we think we'll continue.
I mean, you did see revenue jump 76% last year. So
not bad.
It sounds like you feel like the trajectory is
not bad.
You're on the right path, at least there. Well, I tell you what, it has been quite a day for you, Andrew. What's up? What are you doing tomorrow?
Resting.
All right. Andrew Feldman, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
All right.